Okay, so it looks like we're rolling, and I'm here with another G.I. Joe Classified review, and this is Firefly, one of my favorite G.I. Joe characters. So let's go. What? Huh? The heck is a fork knife? Fortnite? Havoc? Okay, first of all, Havoc is a character from X-Men. That's Cyclops' brother. Second of all, it's clearly G.I. Joe. This is Firefly, right? From G.I. Joe? No, it's not. Okay, uh, welcome to another unboxing video. This is Fortnite Havoc. Okay, uh, you're sure this isn't Firefly from G.I. Joe? I'm gonna use it as Firefly from G.I. Joe. Okay, all jokes aside, this is straight up Firefly from G.I. Joe. Like, I don't know how Hasbro didn't sue these guys. I really don't. And honestly, if you've seen the G.I. Joe Classified Firefly figure, I think this looks more like Firefly than that does. So, and plus, this had the wonderful advantage of being available, unlike most G.I. Joe Classified figures. So if I wanted to add Firefly to my collection, I could do it with this figure, and I didn't need to bother hunting all over God's green earth and fruitlessly checking every Target. I've never, ever seen a G.I. Joe figure in a Target. And they've had like 2 exclusive waves. And they just keep getting snatched up by scalpers. So, Target essentially is useless. They won't order enough figures. Hasbro says they're willing to send them more figures if they order more. But Target, I guess they got a wave of action figures that just sells out instantly. And they're just like, nah, we don't need any of that money. So good luck running your business there, Target. Good luck not buying the items that your customers want. But this isn't supposed to be a video complaining about Target. This is supposed to be a video where I'm going to talk about this Fortnite Havoc figure. This was made by Jazzwares. It is a 6-inch scale figure. And let's see, I know that somewhere around here, here we go. I had Cobra Commander. And for the G.I. Joe Classified line, I have quite a few of these figures so far, but nowhere near all of them because they're really hard to find. I have all of the first wave, and then beyond that, I have Gung Ho, and I have the Storm Shadow figure that was an exclusive to Amazon. I was able to get that one. Okay, and it looks like we can get him out of the package very easily. No twist ties or anything like that, so that's a good thing. Thank you, Jazzwares. Good job with that. And it looks like he has 2 alternate faces that you can swap out. Not actual, like, full alternate heads, but alternate faces. There's these 2 doodads. And a backpack. So, 40 points of articulation, it proclaims proudly right there. Alright. So, here are his accessories. He comes with this backpack, which has a couple of large bombs on it. This one being the larger one. And it's camo colored to match the motif of the figure. I'm trying to figure out how it plugs into his back, because I don't see there's a hole right here. Like, right there. You see it? But that shouldn't be where there should be a hole, like, in the middle of his back. Oh, there it is. It's underneath that strap. That strap was so tight against his body, I thought it was sculpted on. But nope, you can move it aside. So you can put his backpack on. The figure is nicely detailed. They probably could have just scaled up the 3 3/4 inch figure they already made, but they didn't. So I know McFarlane made a figure of this guy, but I wasn't able to get that one. This one was only $20 on Amazon. So he's got articulated fingertips, which I normally don't like very well because they can tend to get kind of loose, but right now it's pretty tight, so he can hold his rifle pretty easily. And then this looks to be some kind of grenade. And it looks like it has a peg hole, so he can probably hold that somewhere. What was I saying about articulated fingers? It'd probably be fine if I didn't wave them around. Is there a peg on the backpack that this can plug into, or somewhere on his suit? And then this little thing, there's a little canister here. Little blue canister that looks almost like a jar of something. So, and that also looks like it plugs on somewhere because it has like a little notch right there. Hmm. I don't see any plugs or anything where those can stick on, but apparently they're supposed to. And then he also comes with this big old pickaxe, which most Fortnite figures come with a pickaxe, so I guess that's something from the game. I don't know. I don't play Fortnite. Never played it. I don't play a lot of video games. I don't have a whole lot of time to play video games. But the face is removable, so you can pull off his face. And there's two different masked faces. And it looks like the main difference is in the eyebrows. Like this one, the eyebrows look a little more stern, and this one, they look a little more concerned. I need to trim my fingernails. And then you have an unmasked one, where he looks, I don't know, like a young Chris Evans. Like he needs another cartoon character to play. So we'll go ahead and put that one back on there. That's the best Firefly face. So I will take the rifle, and we'll go ahead and put it back in his hand, and hopefully he'll actually hold it this time. And there's a second grip on here, so he can hold it with the two grips. I think if it was me, I could have done without these articulated fingers. I would rather them just have hands that grip the weapons. I think that would have been better. But he is a nicely articulated figure, and he's a little bit shorter, you can see, than Cobra Commander, just a hair shorter. So I think he would fit in with your other G.I. Joe figures if you want to do like I do and just use him as your Firefly. So I would recommend it. And like I said, he might not be able to hold the weapon so well because of the articulated fingers, but he'll hold it well enough to, that he can stand on your shelf with it. He doesn't necessarily, if you're not slinging him around, it should be okay. Even then, once I get in the two hands, he holds it pretty well. So if you want to play with your figures, if you get kids that like to play with your figures, or you play with your figures yourself, it should probably be fine. So me, I'm probably just going to stand them on the shelf like this, along with the other Cobra characters that I have. And hopefully I'll be able to find some of the other Cobra characters, even though they've been really hard. I really would like to have Zartan and the Baroness. But I kind of don't like the motorcycle the Baroness comes with, so I'm hoping they'll eventually just release her on her own. But yeah, so that was a good choice. I'm happy with him, and I would definitely recommend him to anybody who collects G.I. Joe Classified and wants a little more traditional looking version of Firefly. Or I would also recommend him to anyone who collects Fortnite action figures, because he's a nice Fortnite action figure. So, but like I said, I'm kind of ignorant of that video game. It does seem to be very popular, and They certainly sell plenty of action figures for it, and a lot of them, like the 3 3/4 inch figures, I like because they'll fit right in with my 3 3/4 inch GI Joe figures. Like this is a guy who I guess gets a lot of palette swaps, and I have an Arctic version of him in 3 3/4 inch, and also a brown one with a yellow mask, and I forget what the names of the the Arctic one is named. Is it Frostbite? Because I know he even had the name of a GI Joe character. I think it was Frostbite, and God, I forget what the one was with the brown jacket and the yellow mask, but I liked that one. If they do those, if they repaint this guy to be the Arctic one and the brown jacket, yellow mask version, I'll probably buy those too because I like those figures, and those would go good with my GI Joe classifieds. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for this time. I got more Masters of the Universe Origins on the way, and I'll of course do videos of those when I get those, but I have no idea when they're going to arrive because I kind of pre-ordered them on Amazon. Like they didn't say they were pre-orders, but they had like later dates. They couldn't be pre-orders per se because they're stuff that Amazon should have already had. The stuff that Amazon's been selling on their website, but it's I got Manny Faces, Zodak, and Merman on the way, and hopefully I'll get those soon. I think like the latest one would be Zodak. I think it's Zodak. This is supposed to be here like sometime in May, but hopefully it'll be like earlier than that. Anyway, that's it. I've rambled on long enough. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.